To playwright, unsavory crass piercings to favoring rap lyrics, from raw stunts to all one, depraved with my last skin and burn flaming hands in cinema to cadence and fast rhythm.
So Work in Progress, the second single or the second solo song of mine on the album. It was the first song that I actually ended up writing anything for. In 2012, in January, I was in Massachusetts visiting some family in Saugus, and I had a lot of downtime while I was on this open mic tour of sorts, and I ended up writing a lot of the lyrics that ended up in the song. That was before we even knew the song existed. About probably 7 or 8 months later, then Owen and I decided to do the album. So when it came time to do it, I had a bunch of stuff together, and it references a lot of things in my past. I used to have like a crazy stunt group that I used to be in, and it talks just a lot about my personal interactions, recent memories of mine, trying to connect with both my listeners, with people around me. The song went through several iterations. There was a year between the 2 demos that I recorded. When I came back from tour in 2013, I recorded the first iteration of the song, and I ended up just sort of improvising what ended up becoming a sort of B part to the chorus. And then when we went, 2 years later, when we ended up recording the album in February, almost exactly 2 years from when I was first in Massachusetts, that's when we finished recording the album. So for me, from the very inception of the lyrics that ended up on this album to the very last lyrics that I wrote and recorded for this project actually just happened to be in Massachusetts, of which prior to this I had very little relation to. And the song is just basically touching on a lot of personal interactions and the progress that we have as human beings and how we try to gauge and assess ourselves, and just to make sure that we continuously are evolving and accepting that, and whether there are flaws, that's fine. That's just another stepping stone to becoming a completed work, or to becoming something better and something more refined, and trying to celebrate that and give credit to that. And whenever we're connected, I accept it. It's expected. And that's like the mantra for the whole thing, really. And I end the song on that note, that positive note, even though I discuss some negative things. And so that's the song, Work in Progress.
We're all worth to process. How do you process your world? How do you? Ideally, I'd wish I'd whisper sweet nothings in your ears, but really, I'll just speak so much you'll wish I wasn't there. My heart isn't encased in any sort of picture frame. It ripped the cage and slipped away, much like the Grinch's, eh? It's got a resting, ridiculous rate of 1,000 words a minute pace, and these words tend to escape me unexpectedly, intense and insanely. My birthday cards get lengthy and mushy quickly. Cramped confessionals, encouraging fulfilling living. They say more than most parents to their kids by 50. It's to make up for the fact that I don't see you enough because I'm busy, and simply to amend that I'm too broke for gift giving. Silly and interesting, I scroll, I'm on the way home from the gift shop. My Kodak moments